Hey guys, welcome back to another video on LibreShred Lite, my 3D printed shredder. And in today's video, I'm going to be shredding some fabric because a printables user asked me if my 3D printed shredder can shred fabric. So this is actually taking quite a lot of effort, and I'm adjusting the crank as I go because it's more comfortable to crank it downwards along with gravity. And the shredder is squeaking and squealing, but the fabric did end up going through. Now, bringing it, winding it back, it doesn't seem like a lot of shreds appeared in the fabric. So we'll have to analyze the specimen after to get a feel for what the result is. And just, you can see that I put gears on both sides, whereas before I only had gears on one side. And now I'm taking it out, and you can see that a little bit of shredding action occurred, but it didn't even do that well, because what we want is nice consistent snips of fabric, right? And that's not very good. So I guess with this current setup, it cannot shred fabric, but this isn't tailored to shredding fabric. If I were to make it shred fabric, I would definitely implement some metal blades. Maybe if the blades were thinner, sort of like scissors, that would make it shred better. And also you can see how much wiggle is occurring between these 3D printed blades, which is not good for shredding fabric, nor shredding any type of stuff. So I'm gonna look to try to mitigate that. So can this shred 3D printed parts? So this is actually a super weak part, like around 5% infill. It's just for prototyping, and obviously it's not shredding super well. So the reason, there's not enough torque being inputted, and there are limits to the hand crank. So torque is definitely a limiting factor here, just simply because the torque arm is very short. It's about a foot, or I don't know my conversions, 30 centimeters maybe long. So there's just not enough torque being applied. But if you have less hard plastics, such as plastic bottle caps, or food container bottle caps and that type of stuff, or super brittle plastic that's willing to snap, the shredder can definitely handle it. I was able to shred supports, and you can find that in other videos, but right now I'm really struggling to shred this stuff right here. And this is on an aluminum extrusion base, which is what my developments have been on, because I think clamping it down to the table is a little bit troublesome for some people, because you'd have to sacrifice some table or workbench space, which I don't really want. So I've been looking to incorporate an aluminum extrusion base into the workflow. I don't want to end on a bad note, so let's see something that we can shred. And what I have here is some 3D printed spaghetti, which is also known as a print failure, where your print doesn't adhere to the print bed. Now this, since it's overall weaker, goes down really easily, and I can crank it and it keeps going, and it goes down and it breaks into a lot of small pieces. Now, I've made a huge mess on my carpet, so you should definitely subscribe, and you can check the shredder out on az3dp.org. You will have access to the latest and greatest designs, no matter how early you've supported me in this journey. So I'd really appreciate that. Have a great day.
This video is sponsored by PCBWay. Whether you need high-quality PCBs, CNC machining, 3D printing, or injection molding, PCBWay has got you covered. Their fast turnaround and great pricing make them my go-to for prototyping and custom parts. Check them out at PCBWay.com, link in the description.